Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On second down, McCaffrey. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. This defense for the Browns, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I think our statistician made it having to bring the blue tent.
I actually just got how I need to watch it yet, so I can't tell you.
Having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Yeah, it might not be like that.
Stroud.
He played underneath good enough. We had him too. That's on me. Mike. No.
And oftentimes knock it away.
Do that, bro.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh, hold on. I might have got some. Bro, what was that? I think I just got some BS. I don't know. He fumbled, but then my guy picked it up and froze. I couldn't even tell you what just happened. Man, this is ridiculous.
I really do believe most of the return guys
What's up?
think to them.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right.
You said AJ Brown. You gotta stop being a hater, bro.
And the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for them.
He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Here's Chubb on the read option. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on 1st and 5, and it leaves him with a more standard 2nd down. To throw is Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. On 1st down, Watson. A quick throw, but incomplete. The Browns at a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Watson's throw complete there to Moore. And he's going to get this one down to the
He basically, whoever it is, he ain't vouching for him. He can't save him. Yeah, you did this. But the bad part is, and that's why I think he only said it because he know it came from that camp.
And he's only going to get a yard
I think.
from the 20 to the 19. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last
Yeah,
one.
that's all.
Here's Watson.
And I think that's why he's talking the way he is. Yeah.
Out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack.
He ain't say shit here.
Field, it brings up 3rd down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's Watson.
You got to speak to it.
His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns will jump on top of the game's
Oh, Jay Prince, son, you talking about? He not, but that's the problem is like, bro, it's always like that. The son ain't never like the father, and people be trying, like, the son just want to be out there. He don't know that. He didn't grow up with to earn the stuff like Jay Prince did. He just, it was there, so.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Yeah. And it ain't even that. They just need to treat him as such. Like, bro, you're not a gangster. Like, I understand that's your father. Like, you didn't have to grow up in that. You didn't do no street stuff. It's like that's what people need to realize and just understand and accept it for what it is.
What have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces.
That would have been on us.
And in some new draft picks.
Like, you can't. If something go down, you can't. Yeah, you can't just try to go off and run. Like, that ain't an option. Oh, that was Cody. I was supposed to put it out there. I'm supposed to put it out there. Mostly this fast.
Pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
After the interception, here's Watson. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. And that one results in 35 yards. Watson off play action. Looking for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Stroud. This is intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession.
A tough adjustment to the NFL Browns rookie season, and his problem turnover is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
It's supposed to be. That's what it's a Thursday night game. Like, they ain't got shit to lose.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick slant complete to Njoku. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
On 2nd and 12, Watson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And now off to the races, down the right side. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Point after here coming up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time.
7-7, our score after 1. Watson on first down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jalen Petrie picks it up. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique, his ability to see the quarterback.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. So after the sack here, 2nd and 14. McCaffrey running up the middle. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Watson. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he's going to have a Browns first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line. They get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Off of play action, it's Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Again, it's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Jalen Petrie picks it off. That's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for the Buccaneer TD. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 49 yards. McCaffrey is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Because his primary job is defending against the pass, you don't often see a cornerback making tackles in the backfield. But he's playing run all the way here.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bucs go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Browns drive about to get started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. That's out to Chubb, complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. first down. This is McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
In motion goes the tight end. To throw on 2nd down. Stroud. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He wants it all for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel. And the Browns are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st and 10, Watson. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, the Joker. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to lose yardage, not that it matters, as the final seconds tick away. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start things off with a handoff to Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat with a 1st down.
Running leagues run a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss.
So the bad thing is, I think they're going to keep it close to this thing. But I told Jared this was a setup.
He ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do.
Thursday night games are the ones, bro. And then it's all the excitement and nobody paid them no mind for nothing. They doing the whole, it's what's the name, homecoming. It's just a lot.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long after that sack. What does Watson have in his arsenal? Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Room here, and he's into the clear. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now
you can't get burnt like that.
Get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it first.
Oh no, I'm talking about I'm playing my man game. But what happened? Eagles this time.
From the 50, it's Watson.
No, come on.
He's got room at the 30. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this is going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his...
Why the hell would you come out the end zone, bro?
I think you were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 104 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. It's a loss of 8 there on the first down play. They got the ball to the outer third of the field, but they could not seal that edge and lost yardage.
And I love how you brought that up, because sealing the edge is often a function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Operating from the gun, Stroud. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
$40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bucs are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They're still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. Stroud. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They go play action here on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 23 yards the pickup there. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. The Browns drive about to get started.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are stuck?
And now here is another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. To throw on third down. Stroud. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And that 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one.
This is the tight end, Njoku. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Watson. And my goodness, another interception.
Jalen Petrie picks it off, and the Bucs are going to take possession of the football.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now here's the option play going left. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So not his arm, but hurting him with his legs. A gain of 19 on the keeper and a 1st down. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And
I thought they said we was losing.
I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next
Oh,
time
they just
out?
broke the tie.
This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play.
Was that when you were saying something about AJ Brown?
Situation again.
That's what scored.
He's got some breathing room. And a strong
I missed it.
time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Oh shoot, but they're the red zone. They might tie it up. Okay, that's what you said.
Offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Faking the give.
Oh, they kicking the field goal already. I didn't know that. Oh, good route. I couldn't get there. Good route. I couldn't get there. Oh hell no, they ain't passing around. They ain't even catching me.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33.
I just seen what you was talking about. I'm way behind, bro. What you want me to do here?
They go up the middle with Chubb. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7.
Bro, that was not that wasn't nowhere near pass interference. I know you ain't talking about Super Bowl, so you better go in. Nonsense, you are. There's only 2 teams in here. I was about to say who the second one, because I know the first one.
It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
I say that, I was like, bro, I'm not giving this no energy. I don't have time for this today. I think Chris liked it. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this.
Way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Desperation time. Watson on 4th down. And it's going to be bad.
Oh, he almost
And we'll go the other way
kidding
with
me,
the
man.
football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. A give running left. It's McCaffrey. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to...
It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's 1st and goal. McCaffrey following the penalty. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one. It's a fair catch, a signal for, and taken. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Watson looks to throw again. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On first down, Watson.
14 points, if I'm not mistaken.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
That's what everybody's saying now.
Down inside the 15.
I think it's the 23rd or somewhere around there. It shows up on the app, but it tells you, like, basically, it'll be his saying, sign up now.
Number 7 on 3rd and 2.
FanDuel.
Part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half.
I know.
Points allowed since the break.
FanDuel. Well, you not here no more. FanDuel is doing. I think it's like 200 free. People sign up. Oh, I was outside. Shit. God damn it, Corey. That went outside again in the first. I'm pretty sure.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. So
actually.
the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
This early.
Just inside the 10. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go.
Got them with a fair watch list. Got them with a fair watch list.
Looking for any help. I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes.
Just shut up, son.
And he found the right spot.
And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. And this one is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Buccaneers defense holds to get the football back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Okay, take the sack. That's fine. Why you calling timeout, bro? You said you had something to do.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play on this one.
I was about to say, like, what's going on?
The Cannons, it's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together.